Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer begins by acknowledging the inflated cost of this particular large format inkjet printer, a consequence of high demand and limited supply. Our reviewer paid a significant premium to obtain the device in a timely manner, noting that the manufacturer seems to be aware of, but unable to fully address the inflated pricing in the secondary market. Despite this initial frustration, this client quickly found much to appreciate about the printer's performance. The print quality, especially for tabloid and larger prints, was deemed exceptional for an inkjet, producing beautiful results. However, our reviewer noted that for large-scale photo prints, the use of heavier gloss or satin paper was necessary to achieve a smooth, opaque finish in areas of dark color. Even with this caveat, detail reproduction was praised, and the client found the printer especially useful for printing sewing patterns. Smaller print jobs, even those smaller than A4, were also handled with competence. The printer's capabilities for t-shirt transfers were considered adequate to good for a home user, although the output would not meet professional standards. One of the most remarkable aspects, according to this client, was the longevity of the included ink supply. Months of nearly continuous printing, predominantly full-bleed 4-color tabloid prints, were accomplished using only the initial ink cartridges, a testament to its efficiency. The scanning and faxing functionalities, while infrequently used, were reported as functioning flawlessly. While this client did find the printer interface somewhat challenging when deviating from standard settings, they ultimately deemed this a matter of familiarization and learning the nuances of the control panel. The wireless functionality, including Wi-Fi and remote printing, was consistently praised for its ease of use and speed of download to the printer. However, our reviewer also highlighted some significant drawbacks. The printer's speed is considerably slow, to the point of being frustrating. The client experienced remarkably long print times, even for single-page black and white text documents. One specific example cited involved an 11-page document with a mix of text and color graphics that required over 2 hours to print. This glacial pace, along with the considerable noise level during operation, represents a substantial trade-off for the otherwise impressive print quality. While this client ultimately commends the device's image quality and overall capabilities, the significant speed limitations and noise level are presented as substantial points of consideration for potential buyers.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer found the setup process for this printer remarkably straightforward. Our reviewer experienced seamless wireless connectivity to their home Wi-Fi network, with the device practically configuring itself. A particularly appealing feature, highlighted by this client, was the ability to print on larger formats, up to 13x19 inches. While this larger format printing did require some initial research via online video tutorials, the included instructions focusing primarily on basic setup, our reviewer quickly mastered the necessary settings. The initial ink tank filling and priming process proved the most time-consuming aspect, though subsequent refills were significantly faster. Loading standard-size paper was effortless, and this client reported impressively quick print speeds for everyday documents. Print quality consistently exceeded expectations, producing crisp, clear output. The touchscreen interface was intuitive and user-friendly, with on-screen instructions that were easily understood, even for a first-time user. This client did not yet utilize the scanning or copying functionalities and had no intention of using the fax capabilities. However, they noted the readily available online resources, including a comprehensive user guide linked on the manufacturer's website, alongside numerous helpful instructional videos on popular video sharing platforms. This access to supplemental information proved invaluable in navigating any minor complexities encountered during setup. Overall, this client expressed considerable satisfaction with the device, praising its ease of use and excellent print quality. This positive initial assessment stems from the seamless wireless setup, the intuitive touchscreen interface, and the surprisingly quick print speeds for standard-sized documents. Although the initial ink filling was somewhat lengthy, the ease of subsequent refills alleviates this concern. The availability of both online and video-based tutorials effectively addressed any minor challenges related to the larger format printing options. This client intends to update their review should any issues arise during prolonged use, but for now, their experience has been overwhelmingly positive. This printer appears to represent a significant upgrade in terms of both usability and performance.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found this eco-friendly printer to be a truly satisfying experience. The print quality is excellent, exceeding expectations for a device in its class. What truly sets this device apart, however, is its innovative ink system. Our reviewer was particularly impressed by the elimination of individual cartridges, a feature that addressed a major pain point experienced with previous printers. The bulk ink system implemented in this device represents a significant shift from the traditional model, resulting in substantial long-term cost savings. This client highlighted the frustration associated with the high cost of ink for other brands, citing one particular competitor's notorious pricing strategy. This client's previous experience involved dealing with the exorbitant costs of proprietary ink cartridges, even when opting for generic alternatives. Even the generic replacement cartridges, although significantly cheaper than the brand name options, proved to be an ultimately inefficient and frustrating solution due to incompatibility issues and frequent false cartridge empty warnings. These experiences fueled this client's dissatisfaction with printer manufacturers, who, in our reviewer's opinion, prioritized profit margins over customer satisfaction. The constant battle with cartridge compatibility and the recurring expense of replacement ink led to a considerable amount of wasted time and money. The shift to a bulk ink system proved transformative for this client. While acknowledging the initial investment in this machine might seem steeper up front, the long-term cost savings from the significantly lower price of the refill ink far outweighs this. This client expressed their belief that this device's affordability is a direct result of circumventing the traditional, profit-driven cartridge model that has plagued the industry for years. This reviewer lauded the simplicity of the refill process with this machine, contrasting it sharply with the frustrating experience encountered while using cartridges. The seamless and straightforward ink refilling process makes the device an undeniably appealing option for anyone looking for a reliable and cost-effective printing solution. This client emphatically recommended this device to anyone frustrated by the manipulative practices of other brands within the printer market. In this reviewer's estimation, it is a device which finally offers relief from the often exploitative ink pricing models that make home and small office printing so expensive. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.